Good morning. I'm Sid, and this is All Fun, No Funds Gaming Without a Budget, where we specialize in no-cost gaming experiences. And Mugen, is it too early to be this unhinged? I'm seriously considering using leftover uh, pizza crusts as French toast sticks. Like giving them the French toast treatment with uh, milk and egg and like frying them off. Is that a bad use for leftover pizza crusts? I really don't know. I think it might be a good one. But in the meantime, Project Homecoming Haven is up, and it had background music for me, and then it stopped having background music for me. So let's, oh, there it is. Ooh, ooh, that was game is in background. Stopped doing music. Got it. Ooh, that was a little spicy for me. Okay, I had like turned my headphones up, saying like, "Can I hear something?" And then it was just a matter of switching focus. So, for setup, Mugen ran off. I don't know why. Let's give this. This is a free-to-play game, linked in the description, of course. And I'm interested to see what it does. We've got. I've been seeing like dioramas and like telling stories through objects, which is something I love. So let's try out a new game. Mission Bay, San Francisco. Press any key to continue. A neighborhood full of people who are in various stages uh, of their chase of the dreams. From student living areas, rows of apartments filled with everyday white-collar workers, and houses with families living in the suburban areas. It's not the only kinds of people who live in San Francisco. Among those living areas, there are rooms left by those whose dreams have sparked out, or houses without residents. The vacancy crisis! Yet all those empty spaces have their untold stories, the reasons for the emptiness waiting to be discovered. And in Mission Bay, there still exist people whose job it is to clean these empty spaces, sort out the mess left behind by its former inhabitants, and offer a slice of solace for the loved ones of those who leaves. People with jobs they call trauma cleaners. I feel like this is conflating a few different things, but I'm totally on board for the premise of the game. And here are Homecoming Haven, one of the trauma cleaners, and their stories. We've got a message. I hope this email finds you well. My name is Joyce Anthem. It is my pleasure to know you. I have heard from a friend regarding your service, and with a heavy heart, I would like to employ your service as a trauma cleaner. A couple days ago, my brother, Adam Anthem, passed away in his studio apartment. He had been distant to me and our family as of late, and so this news has shaken us, especially our mom. Since I'm required to be close to our mom and it feels wrong for me to invade my brother's private room without his permission, and no way of getting his permission now, I hope you help us clean his studio apartment and bring us some of his belongings, so my mom can say her goodbye and have a closure. I will send you the detail and everything you need to access his apartment should you accept my request. I look forward to hearing from you. Mugen, everybody looks forward to hearing from you. But you have to settle down before you can get treats about it. Cheers, Joyous Anthem. We will take the job. And here we are, the trauma cleaner paying respects. Quite a lot of stuff in this little apartment. That's his bed? Okay, judging by the size of his bed, maybe it isn't that small. I mean, it can rotate to see all the different angles. And we'll just be interacting with stuff. I believe we can throw away... Ooh, a coffee table. An old but well-used coffee table. I wonder if this is something that he picked up, like, at a thrift store or a flea market, or if it's like the one piece of furniture he's hauled around from home. Oh, like a coffee table. I'm sure that it will give us the story, but like the coffee table that he bought in high school to have like some adultness to his room, and then just like took everywhere after that. Can I zoom? Ah, yes, there's 2 levels of zoom, but I don't mind the bigger one. Just pick up. Can I pick up that bottle? Trying to pick up the bottle. What are you screaming about? What are you screaming about? Can I... What's in my inventory? So energy cup and dirty cup. Energy drink and dirty cup. Okay. The carpet, cleaning with this would probably take some time. Isn't that what we're here to do? Take our time and clean things up? We can't actually... I haven't been able to clean anything from the top of the coffee table. You can pick up all this. I've always said that one of my favorite parts of a farming game is the first few days when you're just cleaning up, when you're spending your time. Oh, we just need to get closer sometimes. All of these energy drinks. Time spent sitting on this chair. But, like, this isn't a person that we've ever met or interacted with. So we don't, I mean, like, this is part of the reason why we're the person coming to clean his apartment. Oh, just picking up a laptop. Gaming laptop for a gaming developer. Cool. Like, we don't know him, so we can't picture him sitting in these places. Ooh, and the floating cup noodles. We'll grab all these. Soda can. Yeah, new instant noodles. He had dragged her. And this is not the right way to sustain your body, man. We can, like, individually, even the new noodles. But he buys this by the case. Back. It's all video game reference books, or books about video games. At least he had books. Okay, we're getting a little more cleaned up. Pull some of the junk off this coffee table. I promise I'll give the Switch to his family members. I promise. What was that? Was that his journal? Oh, just a magazine. Dirty dishes. Envelope. With the personal information carefully redacted. I can never understand people's obsession with keyboards. I mean, like, I kind of do. And I'm also... I can kind of understand it, and I'm very, like, particular about my keyboard. But mostly, the layout, the size and the layout, rather than the aesthetics. It's a primarily functional thing for me. Leaving all his dirty clothes just on the floor, and they're like calcifying and becoming rigid. That's kind of disgusting. I should probably be wearing a hazmat suit. What was that book? Oh, we found his diary! This game is supposed to be a celebration of family, Dad. Not a goodbye. You left too soon. Interesting that that's Adam's... That's what he's putting in his diary if he was estranged from the rest of his family. Can't fit the bed in my pockets. We got the lamp. The things you can put on top of this side table. Indeed. What's this? What was the photograph? Adam and his dad. Fan gifts. All these gifts and letters. Do you feel loved looking at this, Adam? Or do you feel pressured? Whose voice was that? It might have been ours. Oh. What's this? What's this Wario stack? Pile of game magazine. Checks out. Can we take the... Have you finished cleaning? No, I still need more time. PlayStation. Of course. The TV shelf still looks good. A little fixing and it'll be a job well done. We gotta just clean up the dirty stuff. Was that Switch dock? Floating cup of noodles. They're haunted. What was that box? Another Nintendo changes dock. Polystation and a Z box. Jess is another ramen, another case of ramen. He really could do better. He wants to be successful. The model is the latest from this brand, isn't it? Nice. Okay. We've done a lot of picking up in here. Zoom out. There's still some stuff on these shelves that we can grab. More video game books. Can I pick up the whole shelf? No, because it wouldn't fit in my pockets. But like, the ramen cases are in my pockets. Ooh, that was a special noise. Publisher's letter of termination. Oh no. Due to constant pushing of deadlines, we regret to inform you. Oh, that's rough. Calendar. but not his laptop. Grab a few more. Not the get the trophy. Grab the books. Because one monitor is never enough, right? Never enough. 2 monitors is barely ever enough. Okay, now... And the mouse. And take the mouse. Oh, what's this picture? Oh, I can't identify the picture on the side of his wardrobe. Okay. Hopefully his, somebody will be able to come and reclaim his laptop, because I guess I don't feel right taking that. Yes, I finished cleaning. Adam's family box. Let's give them... the book. The picture of Adam and his dad. Close. I kind of think the keyboard is kind of a sentimental thing to give them. The yellow shoes. Notebook. Oh, we can only give... oh, no. Okay, we can only give 3 things. So maybe... his diary? And there's Game of the Year trophy. Not... oh, the yellow shoes are also, not in great shape. They were hiding that the sole was split. Okay. And his Game of the Year trophy. like, I would actually also, given more slots, I would give them the keyboard, because like you said, your keyboard is like the thing you touch so much. I think that would be like a sentimental way to remember somebody. I think that the Game of the Year trophy is a little bit better than the publisher's letter of termination or like a game system. Ah, yes. I wish there was something a little more like outward facing from Adam instead of just like his diary, but we'll do this and see how. Was this the. Do we get judged on our choices? Rank me. Rank my trauma processing abilities. Carry the box. So slowly. Just meeting at a park bench. Here's your brother's stuff. Oh hey, thank you for your hard work. So, how was Adam's room? I hope it wasn't too much for you. It wasn't too much. It doesn't seem like it was too much for him either. But I could help, ma'am. I sorted everything out with Adam's room, so I hope everything in the family can breathe easier when you finally have it in you to enter his room again. Okay, so they will be able to go get the more valuable things. Maybe I should have left the PlayStation, now that we have taken out the more personal things. I do have some items I think you should keep, since I think it's too personal to be thrown away. Would you like to have a look? Oh, Adam, why did you have to leave like this? So the reason he cut himself off from us, it's all this, to say goodbye to Dad? I think I begin to understand it. Okay, so I guess choosing his diary and the picture were probably a good idea. Do you mind listening to my story? I think it will help me sort all these feelings as well. Before Dad passed away, Adam was close to all of us. Okay. I think when he first got noticed by the public for his game, he'd always say that his family was the reason he loved video games. Like, if you should, then why wasn't that like always a common... If your family loves video games, you can talk about video games with your family. Dad especially was the reason he made Moondrop Stories. I wasn't sure that that was Adam's game, or else maybe I would have picked up the special edition of that. He'd say that every time he received an award, you know? He was there until the last moments of Dad's life. But after the funeral, that's it. He moved to a new place without telling us and secluded himself in that small apartment you just cleaned. I know Dad's passing hit him hard, but after seeing everything you brought, I just realized it was more than dealing with grief for Adam. All this time, I thought Adam was distracting himself from the grief after Dad's gone. But he was looking for closure, wasn't he? I was angry at him when he left after Dad's passing, but I think I kind of understand it now. Oh, Adam. Sob, sob, sob. Oh, Joyce, I'm sorry I made you sob. With this, at least, I can tell Mom what happened to Adam. You were a great help. I hope this is enough compensation for your services. Your tears. Your tears fuel me. Oh, that was even shorter than I expected. I thought that there were multiple rooms to play through. Where okay, because new game will just bring us back. Yeah. All right. It's very cute and bittersweet more than sweet. Absolutely. I love the concept and would love to see more of this. Coming back in, we take off our hat to pay respects. The main menu button doesn't even work. Oh, Mugen's been good. Mugen can have treats. Stop. Confirm. This is why we have bonus games, in case the games we play are really short. But Elemental Flow, I believe, will have a little bit more more length to the. Will be it's a demo of a full game rather than I believe Project Homecoming Haven was a student game, so like there's a reason that it doesn't have as much content. Also free to play. Controller, yes. Mugen gets treats. Because this is on the wrong screen. Interesting. Meow. Meow. Yes, stand for your treating. Don't smack my hand. You can't just smack my hand. That's rude. Ooh. There, you get some treats, you get some kibble. Here we go with Elemental Flow. I like this music. It's nice. Nope, nope, nope. We're stuck with this. New game. Oh, controller. Yes. It said kick back, and get a controller. All right. Here we go. Common ground, observation mode. So we will so just jumping right in, we will attempt to find common ground with this ghost. Common ground. That's easy for you to say. It is easy for me to say. But our realities are different. Well then how would if I approach you with understanding? Understanding is useless when faced with real conflict. So we will look for another way. How about violence? Utopias are where everyone wins are fragile. Utopias where everyone wins are fragile. One person like me and it all comes crashing down. All right, if you're challenging me, I'll challenge you back. To fisticuffs? Discord will echo across the common ships. And Jacaranda would just be the start. Doomsday! You wound me! You wound me, Element. Alright, here we are. We have entered the locality of Argentina. My face is so in the way. Oh, wait. This? Okay. Okay. We're just gonna have to deal with the, disappearing game for a second. So I can move my face. This is my desktop. It's fine. It's a desktop. Okay. I'm still a little bit in the way, but we'll deal. We have entered the locality of Argentina. In 30 minutes, we will be arriving in Jacaranda. Where this train terminates. What is the train gonna terminate? We're almost there, Clara. How are you feeling? Did you get some sleep? I did not get some sleep. I'm alright. I doze off for a bit, I think. But yeah, I'm good. Excited to finally be back. Talk about... We're gonna get some good food. We'll try all the Jacaranda classics. Empanadas, asado, dulce de leche. What notes do we have? A relatively large common ship in South America, consisting of an urban center and its surroundings. Its mission statement revolves around fast-paced innovation. Innovation in food? Sign me up. Okay, so I guess the notes was for the green underlined word. I know you'll be a great food tour guide. And mention the sights. I think you'll enjoy the pedestrian streets and the coast boardwalks. We can also catch a tango show. That sounds lovely! But you will also get some time to yourself. I won't just monopolize all of it. I'll make sure you have some time to chill while we're here. That sounds great. I've got a load of music to listen to and stand up to watch. I'm also looking forward to exploring Jacaranda with you. Are you sure you're okay, my love? My love. But I'm not going to assume their relationship yet. With the cartoony style, it's a little bit difficult to... I don't want to assume ages. I'm not sure. It's hard to explain. That's alright. Take your time. Encounters in perspective. This is the conversation encounter. To succeed in an encounter, fill the perspective bar. I don't know how I feel about this trip. But we'll chat about it. We'll chat about it. Chat's our only option, so... I want to be here, but I'm anxious too. Let me see if I understand. The cooperation, your conversation partner can also help fill the perspective bar during encounters. You don't have to do everything on your own. You win and lose together, so think of it as a joint effort. So it's collaborative, but I wonder how, like, that she will also talk. And so they're meeting in the middle. How about this? There's some things as well. Wait. Wait. We're talking at cross purposes. Was I trying to talk too much? Was I dominating the conversation? Maybe, she had run out of things to say. One's childhood home can feel heavy, with both good and bad feelings. We reached an understanding. Clara always has Nikki's support, especially when life is messy. Coming back after 3 years can be strange. That doesn't change even if there's plenty that you're looking forward to. Yeah, you're right. Only being away for 3 years. Just wait until you're gone for like 13 years. I'm just glad you're here with me, Nikki. Okay, I think they're dating. Of course! Every step of the way. Thanks. I love you. I love you too. I still can't shake this bad feeling, though. It has nothing to do with Nikki. Talking to Nikki helped, but I'm not sure that coming home is the only thing worrying me. I just feel so... adrift. Observe the scenery. I wonder if we're going to do all of the actions in the list. Blue skies, early morning sunlight, sorghum and soy fields. Jacaranda is unusual in growing a portion of its crops to feed cattle rather than reserving the lot to feed its population. I mean, cattle is part of the local diet. It's so nostalgic. Even the air smells different here. Like cow poop. I feel different, like there's electricity running through me. Think about your friends. I miss all my school friends and neighbors. It'll be good to see all of them, especially Austin. But his neighbor and oldest friend, his loud excitement surfaces whenever he's passionate about something, and he's passionate about almost everything. He always seems so uncomfortable when we video chat, more so than my parents. Speaking of which, I guess I should make time to see Mom and Dad as well. Okay, your parents are the afterthought? Alright, time to get my things together. Yeah, we'll save. Finally, back on solid ground. By the way, we have no auto-saving feature, so please remember to save the game before you stop, or every once in a while, just in case. You can save from the menu. We were on a train, not a boat? Yeah, the station looks so welcoming, too. It's probably much bigger and airier than stuff where we're from. Speaking of feeling welcome, is that Ogston? What? Where? Clara! Hey, Clara! Oggs, what are you doing here? Surprise! Ah, it's so good to see you. Time for 3 years worth of hugs. Nikki's like, I don't know about this guy. I don't know how about this guy's intentions towards my girlfriend. He did seem very uncomfortable in video chats. Your turn, Nikki. Wait, Oggs. Oh, nice to meet you in person too. Oh yeah, Nikki did not like that. Let's get walking. Your tram's outdoors, all the way to platform 15. Hey, it's okay. I'll be fine. Let's keep up. So, how you both? Good, bad, excited, tired, hungry, all of the above? Excited to be here, but a bit tired. We've been on the train for a whole week. Oh, no wonder it's been 3 years. I think that... flashbang warning. Want to do this. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'll be covering up names potentially, but it's not a big deal. But a bit tired. We've been on the train for a whole week. Man, I don't think I'd survive cooped up that long. Must have given you time to catch up on things, though. It did. Talk about books? Oh, morning yoga on the train. I want to hear about that. Someone started doing... Oh, why is that? Doing yoga in the food cart just sounds grosser. Before the breakfast tables were set up. Nice, got some good crow poses going. No, it was more of an all-ability, gentle stretching kind of deal. I wonder if I could still do a crow pose without wobbling. I cannot, so good luck to you. I see on his fiance. How's Amanda, by the way? Amanda! Wait, can I still... No. Amazing as always, she's swamped with projects, otherwise she'd be here too. Okay, Nikki's a little bit comforted knowing that, he has a fiance. Give her our best in the meantime. Will do. Oh, Clara, you should wear that skirt when you see her. She'd love it. Wait, shit! Did you make it yourself? I recognize that old plaid shirt. Yeah, good eye. Okay, alright. I think that we just kind of move on after this, but we can circle back to talking about books. I finally started reading Their Journey. Like, thanks for the rec. I'm loving it so far. I just got to the part where... Oh, no, wait until you're done. We can talk about it properly. And we can't talk about it properly until you've read the ending. Okay, sure. I up to the last 2 things I had left in Vault of the Soul. Oh yeah, that game. I blazed through it last week. It's really easy once you figure out the gimmick. The gimmick, but there's a lot of different approaches. I know. It just wasn't a very challenging game, so I sped through to the end. I know his type. Anyway, forget that. Oh, you're finally here. You're finally here, in person. Yes, and I've got a million things I want to do. You're going to Bobby and Vane's concert, right? Concert? Oh, they're a gig at the bar. Tell Nikki about them, yeah. Yeah, Bobby's normally so grounded, but he's been a bundle of nerves about this. By the way, Bobby and Vane are Roberto and Vanessa from school. Oh, right. From a chill rock band with Robbie, literally the sweet potato jellies. The gender-neutral sweet potato jellies. Oh, well, I used to play with them. Yeah, for a little while, until creative differences split the group apart. You're in an orchestra, right, Nikki? Think you could give them some pointers? That's not how you make new friends with your partner's old friends. I mean, I play the violin, but I can try. You're a star. That's settled. Friends, music, and drinks till on the 12th. Let me double check first. We've got a lot going on. I gotta make. Oh, come on. It's just a night out with friends and music. You can squeeze it in whenever. Don't be such a killjoy. I'm not a killjoy, Oggs. I guess I shouldn't have come then. That's. That's not what I meant. Ugh, what's going on? I've got a pit in my stomach all of a sudden. I think we did have to go through all of the conversation options. Until we got to until Ogg started talking about our other friends. Hold on, Augustine. Hey, Clara, are you okay? Yeah, I need to close my eyes for a second. Suddenly overwhelmed. It's just like this morning. What's wrong with me? What's wrong? Do I really need to ask? Fire faucet. What? Oggs. His fiery persona, causing conflict. Hey, Nikki, do you see, Nikki? Augustine? What's going on? Where am I? The boardroom is on fire. Look around. The hallway goes so far that way, it looks infinite. Oh, Clara, turn back now. Squirrel outside. Also, how is it not hot with all these fire rounds? Even the flames. Nope, not hot at all. They just kind of tickle. Don't burn your skirt. You made that skirt. Don't burn it. Stop and listen. There's a faint murmur of people talking. Typing and rustling of paper. There's a sharp smell, too. Cinnamon, cloves, and orange. Or maybe grapefruit. Just name all the citruses. It's fine. Like a warm summer afternoon. I love, this slow stop and talk about it when the room is literally on fire. Spent running around the neighborhood with Oggs. Alright, let's find Nikki and Augustine. Nikki, Augustine! All these classrooms look the same, and despite the background noise, they're all empty. Maybe I'll find something further ahead. Nope. This doesn't look the same. This doesn't just look the same. I've been here before. It feels like Oggs is just around the corner, but something's holding me back. I have to break out somehow. Hold on. I can feel something this way if I just push through. It's like when someone's about to walk into your room and you know it, but in reverse. I can feel like I'm about to walk into this room. Phew, okay, I made it. Fire exploration skills. In certain places, Clara can tap into her inner life, can tap into her inner fire to make her voice heard. Use it when the icon below is lit, but be warned, there are a limited number of uses per scene. She finds her own inner fire to make her voice heard. Because Austin wasn't listening about us not necessarily being able to go to the bar. Hey, Oggs! It is you, right? Of course it's me. Look sharp, Clara. I wouldn't want anyone to notice you've been slacking off. Right. This is clearly not Ogson, but it feels like him. What is going on here? So, what do you mean slacking off? You should work on your personal development. Gotta stay on top of your game. This feels like a strange improv session. I guess I should play along. Sure, personal development. That just barely counts, Clara. A degree is just a piece of paper. Tell me, have you challenged yourself recently? Do you engage with as much life as you used to around Jacaranda? I mean, I engage with plenty of new friends since living in Tallahassee. North American Commerce is one of Jacaranda's siblings. Its mission statement focuses on bringing community and everyday kindness to the surface. Do you? I think you're lying to yourself. What starts as letting yourself off the hook one day becomes complacency the next. You're not engaging with media or debating its merits. You're just mindlessly consuming. Am not. Hold on. Challenging and pushing oneself can mean a lot of different things. Since you brought up media, let's talk about that. You and I have different tastes, even if they overlap. You're just using yes, interrupt him for a change. No, listen, when we choose what to engage with, we decide it's worth our time and attention. Then if we get together and talk, we can share what we've learned. We found a new reflection, choosing meaning. If you don't know what this means, don't worry, it'll be unlocked later. Alright. This has a little bit of shades of, Vampire Therapist, where we were identifying cognitive distortions. Ugh, phew, challenging Augs like that tires me out. I'm still not convinced you're properly taking things in. So tell me, what am I doing wrong? Talking over each other. You can't accomplish much if you're both talking at the same time. Makes sense, right? Pay attention to your conversation partner and make sure you don't talk over each other. I just think that I've heard it all before. So let me chat. And you can argue, but stop arguing. Just let me talk. However, there is a time and a place for interruptions. Dotted speech bubbles can be interrupted if you use the talking ability of your own, while solid speech bubbles will interrupt you. So sometimes you do have to not be in control of the conversation. Just let it happen. Being interrupted is rarely a pleasant feeling. Your partner may change their approach, or there may be other consequences the more you interrupt, so use with care. It's not such a big deal anyway. Lighten up. Can't let us go off topic. You can banter. I don't know why. Are you waiting for me to interrupt? But now... But you're not even, your banter is not contributing to the conversation. I listened. I did listen some. I didn't mean to completely overwhelm you, but like, it was literally not adding to our conversation. Maybe I'm getting through to Angus, or to Oggs. Because we decided to interrupt his banter with our proper chatting. With our purposeful chatting. I see the world differently, Oggs. I found so many different skill combinations in Vault of the Souls. Nikki and I loved comparing notes and sharing strategies and combos. But now it feels like we're dominating the conversation. Just like hounding him with different examples of standing our ground. I'm taking my time reading their journey. Each chapter is from a different point of view, so it needs room to breathe. That's not controversial. He was the one saying, okay, so Clara wants to discuss it as she goes, but I understand Ogg's point of view about where if one person has finished a book and one person hasn't, the person who has finished has to be very careful about what they're saying. Like, he can listen, but he might need to be careful about what he's saying to her to not ruin her experience of the remaining chapters. And life goes on at a slower pace in Talassi, but that doesn't make it less exciting. I've been to pottery shows, cornbread and iced tea galas, even robo-rodeos. Also, bonus, I can now honestly say something isn't my first rodeo. I like that kind of outlook on such things. To each their own, I suppose. Still, I can't give you a pass on PDEV. You'll have to talk to the manager. Oh, personal manager. The, manager? Yup, you keep going. It's the 7th office to your left. Keep it short, though. The higher-ups are always busy. I haven't heard Augustin talk like that, but it's kind of in character. So, is this what's on in his mind, or what I think is on his mind? Or am I... never mind, I just do what I can for now. Speaking of which, what does a manager manage? The word itself is kind of a corporate term. Makes me think of one of those hierarchical common ships. Many small experimental common ships form between like-minded people, but not all last. Claire's not sure why anyone would choose them over a common ship with a flat societal structures, though. Yeah, it's interesting, like a future. They didn't really took off, did they? Of the hierarchical, interesting, like setting that seems have to have very egalitarian towns. Right, I guess I should take them up on their suggestion. Are you the manager? You look like the other guy I talked to. For now, thanks for coming to gloat about my imminent demise before ousting me. What? Okay, even though I know one could just walk up to a manager and oust them. Then again, everything's on fire, so who knows? If you're proposing a corporate takeover, I would appreciate your honesty at this stage. I'm just here for personal development. That's not my goal. It's not my goal. I'm not trying to take your place, if that's what you mean. Too right, you're not fit to lead this company. You come back from another common ship. Self-governing settlement, ranging in size from a single urban center to a few hundred kilometers. Okay. Come back from another common ship, head full of new ideas and ways of seeing the world. You might just think your broader perspectives makes you a candidate, but I'll show you my ideas, born and raised in Jacaranda, are just as good as yours. Wait, this isn't a contest. But I'm gonna make it one! Stamina. Now that Clara has stamina, you can lose encounters. Sorry! If Clara's stamina drops to 0 in the encounter, will end in failure, so keep an eye on it while you fill the perspective bar. And hopefully 36 is our full perspective for this encounter. You lose stamina when interrupted from certain tiring abilities and for a few other reasons. What is... what is stamina? Well, it's a matter of... Hang on. Mugen really pestered me for a snack, then took it and left. Okay. Well, stamina is a measure of... actually, what do you think? Oh, okay. Make up your own mind. Well, actually, what do you think? Mental fortitude, patience, trust, make up your own mind. Mental fortitude makes the most sense in this context, I think. This is exhausting. Yeah, you're about to be exhausted by all the talking. But I don't want to give up now. Let's chat. You can have your reason. You could, yeah, last word's fine. That's fine. But I have these other last words. By holding chat, you can try to reason, but I will interrupt. You interrupted me? I've done my part in the conversation. Why is it a good thing that we're interrupting his reason? You're different, Clara. This still feels like we're, like, a steamrolling kind of thing. But I can still be myself. I guess our continual, like... He would interrupt, we would keep talking calmly, explaining our side of things. You have reached an understanding. Og seemed to have cooled off somewhat. It's not like I didn't consider visiting Talase or Trehila, Tres Hydras, a common ship neighboring Dracaronda to the west. Its mission statement is grounded in generosity and steady growth. The common ships are an interesting idea, although, like, you can have values or a set of values for your community, but people are people. But if I didn't stay and help the consultative co-op, nothing would have gotten done. You can see how many projects get spun up, flounder, and finally collapse. It's all down to ensuring goals, volunteers, resources, and timelines match. That's really amazing. I'm glad you're getting that done. Is it? Then why do you treat me like I've fallen behind, or if I'm just retreading old ground? Do I? I'm sorry, I really don't mean to. Besides, it's not a but if it were, I'd still be in it. I've got a chance. Augustin can be competitive, but he's usually focused on his goal, not on me. Oh, you think that, Clara? Come to think of it, he rarely talks about his work nowadays. Maybe he's going through a rough patch. If nothing else, I'm glad our friendly rivalry can continue. Hold on, since when are we rivals? Since we've met. Remember Sidewalk Hopscotch? The 3 Marble Wars? After having 1 win each, a new neighbor took the 3rd trophy. Clara and Augustin suddenly became disinterested in marbles and instead focused on Tazos. Oh yeah! Let's keep pushing each other to new heights. Of course, talking to you is always, something that, what's going on? What? Are you sure you're doing okay? Nikki! Oh. Nikki, did you see, see what? All the fire? No, nothing. I must have spaced out. I'm sorry. Can I get you something? Maybe a cup of tea? Actually, yeah, that would be great. Alright, you two go outside and get some fresh air. Nikki's right, let's find a bench outside. He reminds me of, oh, I'm giving him some sake. Nakonanda, it's been a while. Hey, Ugg, since Nikki's not here, there's something I wanted to talk about. Sure, what is it? First, I told you Nikki prefers not to hug people she's not comfortable with. Oh shit, my bad completely. I won't do it again. Thanks. Now let's see if I can smooth things over. The fiery version is why we need to smooth things over. Whatever just happened, my mind is clearly working through some issues. Good morning, Amy. Good to see you. We're currently playing, Elemental Flow, which is trying to use, conversation tactics to resolve sticky conversation. We're still learning the system and seeing how it comes together. So Clara is our main character, and Oggs is her old friend. She's coming back to her childhood home and is bringing her new girlfriend, and like seeing how to fit back in with people from her old hometown. Hello, Ass. Good to see you as well. I hope you got some of that explanation of Elemental Flow, which we're currently playing. I forgot what I've said and don't want to repeat myself too much. So we'll keep going and you guys can tell me what you think. So Clara is feeling overwhelmed by her old childhood friend who was a little bit... who's not always great about reading the room and checking boundaries. You're her girlfriend, so I'm down. Yeah, Nikki's still inside, but she'll be back momentarily. Let's explain how we've changed. I know that moving to Talassi has changed me, but obviously that doesn't make me better or worse than you. Well, yeah, we're different people. Okay, and now we're good. Not keeping up with Jacaranda. I'm sorry I haven't kept up with everything that's going on here and with you. I'm just so caught up in my degree and, well, living somewhere new. So you didn't have a few hours to read a book, or 5 minutes to check on common ship news? Why are you being so acidic about it? I... No, that's not it. Look, Clara, you don't need to make excuses or whatever this is. You left, and that's fine. Most people spend a few years in a neighbor or sibling commonship. I know, but just because I left doesn't mean that you don't care. Okay, that was an okay interrupt. I get it, Clara, but you're not back for good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Could you maybe not dismiss me without listening? Whoa, hey, calm down. Man telling a woman to calm down. I'll listen, okay? Just tell me what's wrong. We need to talk. Something feels off about him. What? Nah, you're worrying too much. Your banter's bringing nothing to this conversation. Listen to me. It's better if we talk about this. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk about how long you've been gone. But I've got my stuff too. Okay, yeah, I'll listen to your another thing, even if it hurts my heart. But this is my perspective. No, I don't want to hear your reason. I still think you're worrying too much. Well, I think you need to stop saying that. Claire's fiery side is heating up. Chat has become discuss. And start listening to me. Now I've got the red bubble. Well, I can't do anything if you're just gonna wear me out. Do I have my fiery side? I do not. Okay, you can say your other piece. I don't understand why that's killing my stamina. Sometimes you get to fail and try again, other times you have to carry that loss with you. Not all encounters can be won. Clara and you will have to find ways to move on despite these losses. I think that mechanically, if you wear me out of stamina, we should both lose. And you should understand that that's a failure as well. Fine, Oggs, I get it. There's too much distance between us. You failed to reach an understanding. There is still a wedge between Clara and Oggs. We can try again, but I don't think we're gonna get a different score. Something feels off. Luckily, you can't... Your banter means nothing to me. Okay, so perhaps... He's got... Because he's coming at us with the fiery stuff. Like, I'm just talking. But everything you say has to turn into an argument. So come on, so bring some, I can't handle your big interrupts. I must discuss. Okay, we've got above 52. But he's still not doing any good faith discussion. Yeah. Fine, I get it. There's so much distance between us. There's still a wedge, and there will continue to be a wedge. We will move on. You're being so defensive, Oggs. I know you're worried I'm getting ahead of you, but that doesn't mean you have to belittle what I've got going on abroad. What? No. I know that you're just doing things your own way now. You focus less and spread out more, like with your degree. Which is fine. Anyway, what I'm saying is, don't feel bad for poor Augustin, still stuck in Jacaranda. I could use a little more excitement at work, but otherwise things are going great. Are you just projecting, Clara? I really don't understand what you're getting all worked up about. Wait, what's going on at work? Nothing really, it just takes a lot out of me, working on all these really long-term projects. People don't always listen to consultative co-op and our suggestions, but what's new? Augustin has made it his base of operations, a place without hierarchies which nonetheless makes plans and suggestions for other domains. He's working for a think tank. Okay, it's just, I care about you, and I care about you. Unfortunately, caring about someone doesn't magically fix your problems. Damn it, I really thought we'd be able to talk it out. Think about the fiery office. Was anything that Fiery Augustin said true? It felt right, but this is stressing me out. I should take a step back and a deep breath. If Nikki and Oggs didn't see where I went... Okay, we had like a weird segue into like a backrooms office that was like flames that just kind of tickled but didn't burn us, and there was like a fiery aspect of Augustin that was hanging out there and trying to like worrying that we were trying to take his job, but also trying to put us on a pip. Actually, it reminds me of what happened on the train this morning. Was that Oggs too? Hey, Clara, I got you some peppermint mate. It smells great, honey. Thank you. Listen, if you're not doing well, we can see someone. It's not that. I'll tell you later, okay? Okay. Alright, team, the train's gonna leave soon. If you're feeling better, you should get on. Oh, the tram. Oh, yeah, I'm okay, let's go. Elemental flow, end of demo, question mark? No, we've got, Clara's home. That's just a loading screen. This is Clara's home while in Jacaranda. You will return here between scenes. From here you can trigger certain scenes, star scenes, progress the story, speak to others, and revisit Clara's mind. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. And revisit Clara's mind. For now, we have the option to settle in. New home, new understanding. As they settle into temporary housing, Clara tells Nikki about her magical daydream, or whatever else she saw at the station. Confirm. Good, don't keep secrets from your girlfriend. Alright, I put away all the essentials and made a list of things we should pick up. Let me see, yeah, we can get this from the lending libraries. Most things are not owned, but borrowed. Return clothing after a season, borrow a screwdriver for the day, and swap your curtains once a year. We've really lucked out on this place. Do you know who will use the rest of the rooms? Clara? This is very much a communal property. Communal property... I wouldn't say utopia, but... society. Sorry, my head's still in the clouds. When I spaced out of the train station, I, saw some things. What do you mean? I had a dream, or maybe a vision, I don't know. I talked to someone who reminded me of Augustin, but he was made out of fire. This is an oversimplification. Clara had the feeling that Augustin flickered like a flame, and that his shape, red-tinted and hazy, was suggestive of heat, but that's harder to describe, so we'll just say that he was made out of fire. I see, that's odd, but most dreams are. Yeah, but we had, like, whole conversations. Ogg said I wasn't paying attention to the goings-on in Jacaranda anymore. I mean... yeah? that we were rivals. Like, the rivals part was like, I didn't know we were rivals. And he wouldn't let me get ahead of him in life. I could touch and smell things too. It all felt real, much more so than a dream. That sounds intense. Yeah. You know, you were only out of it for a minute. I chatted with Ogston at first, thinking like you needed some time with your thoughts, but then I started to get worried. You were so non-responsive. Seriously, it felt way longer than a minute. Nikki, you couldn't have stood in awkward silence with your partner's old friend for like 60 seconds. Come on. I'm not doubting you, Clara. Do you want to tell me what else you saw, or keep it to yourself? I'd rather talk. It's been swimming in my head all this time. Here's what I remember. Okay. So it was like walking through halls, and everything was on fire, and I could hear voices but couldn't find people except for the fiery Ogston. Who talked like we were coworkers when we were not coworkers. What do you think? I could use a different perspective. Ogston's been linked to fire. It could have to do with his personality. Yes, everything that comes out of his mouth is combative. From what you've said, he aligns with fire in the 4-element model. Fire, water, air, and earth. Used in ancient alchemy and astrology. And there's the 5-element model too. Oh, though perhaps more loosely. In fire, water, wood, metal, and earth. Used in feng shui, astrology, acupuncture, and other branches of medicine. He's competitive and enthusiastic, right? He cares about making progress and he wants to improve himself. You're right, he does have a fiery personality, and sometimes you do too. Anyway, I only know the basics myself, so what's considered basic in Melati, a common ship in Southeast Asia, one of Flossy's siblings, and its mission statement, hard work and family bonds bubble to the surface. I believe the implication is this is where Nikki's originally from. That's still more than I know. I can think of other overlaps too. This reminds me of the Mapuche colors and virtues. You know, I always found it weird that we use elements to describe people. Who uses elements to describe people? Fiery temperament, air-headed. Okay, well, I guess we all do use these. Down to earth. I'm not sure about water. Go with the flow? Yeah. In Melati, we talk about water-type people. Yeah, she must be from there, originally. Some are flowing river, constantly moving and adapting. Others are like still water, calm and accepting. Let's put the elements to the side for now, Clara. What's more important is how you feel. Oh, I'm not sure. I've been so focused the last few weeks. Wrapping up projects, getting my qualifications, planning our trip home. I did point out that you had a lot on your plate. Yeah, I guess I did, I guess you did. Yeah, you did. I guess it felt like I couldn't stop moving, otherwise, it would all come crashing down. I hide in my scarf. My life, a house of cards, blown away in the wind. Do you really think so little of Nikki? Oh, Clara. Oh, they did hang out. They did, ooh. Oh. Am I dreaming again? This is actually a really cool... Don't space out while your girlfriend's making out with you. Let's start exploring. Last time I saw Ox, maybe this time it'll be Nikki? Hello there, would you happen to be Nicole? Clara. Yes. That's my name. I'm Clara. Oh, hi, Clara. Nice to meet us. Likewise, welcome to your own mind. I like this vision of Clara's mind. It's got, like, the grass, but then the soft textiles and, like, the dome overhead. Or one representation of your mind, anyway. Tell me, what are you hoping to do here, Clara? Good question. I have no idea why I'm here. Just focus back on being in reality with your girlfriend. I want to learn more about myself. And how will you do that? If this is my mind-made manifest, then I'll analyze it. Let's see, the grass is uniform with no wildflowers. That's not a good sign. And as much as I love these tapestries, they feel thrown together. That's not a good sign. What's up with the sky? It's a mechanical dome? It's so weird. It's a little off-putting. Does this mean I don't like my own mind? You don't like the random assortment of tapestries? What's wrong with you? Maybe Ogston was right. My head is a mess, but I'm not thinking things through enough. You can tell that I'm just floating along in life. Are you, truly? Let's look deeper within yourself, Clara. Clara's disgust lingers from her confrontation with, Oggs. Highly flammable, used with caution. I don't need to make myself hurt against myself. Partner's stamina. Clara's partner can also be exhausted by the conversation, yeah, which results in a failure as well. You don't win a conversation just by getting the other person to walk away. Keep an eye on their stamina as well as yours, especially when using abilities which are particularly forward or draining. Interrupting them also lowers their stamina, even if you feel it is important to do so. Clara can also see an indicator giving her an idea of what her partner's current action type and how long until they change. I need to work this out. I can try to help, but mostly it needs to come from you. But if I use my red discuss, it will, yeah, hurt my partner's thing. So I can just listen. I have one self-discussion. I wonder what's going on. I wonder what's going wrong now. We were too forceful. You were too forceful. Because I'm sort of you? Maybe, but you're welcome. Okay, but we did reach an understanding, despite our fiery mood. You reached an understanding. Clara begins to look within. No, I'm not letting myself get carried away. Then why are you upset? I guess my life is at crossroads. I've just graduated and I need to work out what to do next. I don't want to flounder, but I want to make the right choice, whatever that means. Girl, it doesn't get any better. I just don't know what steps to take. No, it's worse than that. I don't even know what I want. Acknowledging your worries is an important first step. Look around. Why am I? That is not a Clara voice. Look around, Clara. Take things in. Find other viewpoints. How does that sound? Good. Yeah, I can do that. Let's ask about Nikki. If Nikki's always on my mind, does that mean she should be here too? Well, what do you think? I mean, that's why I asked you. I'm caught up in my own issues, so, maybe not. Let's explore our mind. Thanks for your help! Oh, now there are doors! Yellow, purple, red, blue. Earth, air, fire, water. I kind of want to see our own fiery redness. And maybe we'll have a better understanding of our interactions with Ogston and can, like, take the heat a little bit without taking it so personally. Hey, this door opens! Actually, I don't know if I want to go through there. It looks like hell. The smell of burning reminds me of my reminds me of family barbecues. That's a nice spin. Wow, that's a very Shibazakura outfit. Small common ship nestled in Southeast Asian island. Its mission statement breezes through tradition and modernity, creating a new wave. Excuse me, can we chat? So long as you're willing to properly engage. I'm sure I can do that. Then let's get to the heat of it. I mean, the heart of it. I'm tired of the way you treated Ogston, just because he figured out his life before you. But that's how he's treating us. Whoa, hold on a minute. You have some wild understandings. Talking to him has made me think about my own future, but I'm not comparing myself to Ogston. That's not true. What you're really doing is comparing your old self to Ogston. What do you mean? When you were young, you dreamed about expanding your horizons, but always with a view to return. Your goal was to bring the knowledge from all over the world back to Jacaranda. It's only been 3 years. We could wait so much longer and still come back home. Or to that common ship you and Ogston dreamed of making. Oh yeah, we dreamed of making a common ship. We made so many maps and diagrams of Inca Rose. Those were arguments even for a dream common ship? Oh, there were arguments even for a dream common ship. How many bee farms? Where would waste be processed? Would they adjust limits on rare mineral mining? For tech to develop faster? And now you don't care about that anymore. No, I do. It's just that's not true. Stop interrupting me, self. You're not doing anything for Jacaranda now, are you? Come on, fight me. Tell me how you really feel. Helping your home. Oh, you sound just like Oggs. Explain how I'm wrong, then. This is how it is. If I... Oh, wait. Being loud doesn't make you right. Look who's talking. Okay, I will listen. We literally can't, you sound just like Oggs. We literally can't skip this. But... okay. We should be able to... Nope. Nope, we don't. We will discuss infinitely. I can only interrupt once. Oh, I guess interrupting doesn't drain... No, it does. Yeah, interrupting drains the stamina. So I just needed to take a little bit longer. Okay. I will humble myself and listen to you a bit. But I have my own perspective. That's so... it feels tricky to balance my own need to score points. You will discuss infinitely. There. Now you're at 1. I'm at 6. Can we reach the full? Yeah, we can get there. Okay, you've got fire in you. Now who's gonna have to be loud? I respect that. I'll hear you out. Yes, listening abilities. Did you know that listening can be more than just letting someone else speak? Only work while your partner is talking, adding effects to every talk pulse. No, oh, I guess that... No, this is good. This is good. You're listening, so it is draining your stamina. We're just on the edge. I guess you're not completely out of touch. Goodness, you're exhausting. We've reached an understanding. We gain elemental experience by exploring scenes or using that element during encounters. Limited pool of experience it can give. If you gain enough XP, you will gain an elemental level. This won't make Clara more powerful, but it might unlock something else. It is about Clara, and about Ogston, and about Jacaranda too. That's right, you care about Jacaranda. I do! But what you said about, Oggs being like my old self, it struck a chord. He's doing more for Jacaranda, but there's no denying that. But what are you doing for Talasi? See, but I have more opportunity to help Talasi nowadays. I don't feel bad about that. So then, what feels off? Well, I said my piece, so there's that. You're on your own now. Wait, never mind then. Let's check the blue door. I could use some soothing. This door is locked. Guess I'll try one of the other ones. And beyond there... Let's do this, Clara! Very excited, airhead self. And your amazing witch hat. Wait, that's my scarf. Well met. Cute pleasantries and small talk. Huh. Indubitably so. Yeah, sure. Anyway, now that we're the best of pals, let's move on to the deeper stuff. Clara, you gotta look at life from a different perspective. So I don't think about, the way things are with Oggs. So don't think about the way things are with Oggs. Maybe if you gave me a push in the right direction. Of course! Let's start with a super simple exercise. Give me some exciting, creative directions your life could take. Pie in the sky. What could we do? That doesn't sound very pie in the sky, focusing on media analysis or statistics. Dream bigger! Okay. I'll be creative. Travel journal writer. Society guide. Actor in a badminton drama? This really is a parallel dimension. Societies are groups centered around common interests, beliefs, or causes. Cross-commonship entities, as in they go between cities. They're a fundamental layer of connection between people globally. Better, but still too grounded. Why not a jaguar breeder or an edible ink test taster? Badminton drama would go hard if challengers any precedent. Yeah. I mean, like, heated rivalry as well. That sounds fun, but how does it... The fun helps itself. The fun itself helps. Forget rules and expectations. They're all fake. Societal constructs, you know? Go back to your childhood fantasies. The dreams you gave up without knowing why. I think I know why Clara and Ogston gave up on their idea of founding a common ship. I think they know, like, maybe, like, focus shift and then they meant to come back to it, but I think they know why they didn't come back to it. Like Inca Rose. I think you know why you gave up on that. But there's a reason they're fantasies. When you get older, things are... Okay, I'll give it another try. I will set aside my career trajectory to try to buy some land to found a new city on. Thinking abilities can be used anytime, even when your partner is talking. They might be weaker, indirect, or a little niche, but their flexibility makes them useful in a variety of situations. Charge abilities have a small effect at first, then they trigger a much stronger burst effect when they're fully charged. They may increase perspective by a large amount or create unique lingering effects. Explore every possibility. Contemplating, but... So I'm going to discuss while you're doing that. Am I going to have the ability to contemplate? Because if you're going to contribute just by contemplating... Yeah! I have some thoughts about that. Now that we've sorted that out, is your stamina gonna oh. Maybe I should think things through myself. Yes. Clara is trying an airy perspective. Discuss has temporarily become contemplate. No, because it's a completely different button. I'm listening. I'm listening. Oh, then we have to wait. See, but like, we're not actually interrupting, so it's fine. Come on, Clara, at least participate in the banter. The direct path isn't the only option. You're just trying to sound deep. But maybe you're onto something. We have gained some air experience. It's time to take a step outside the prescribed path. You're right, I was a little stuck in my thinking. Now you get it! Look, you just finished that degree that you insisted that you wanted. I could list your strength without a piece of paper, but never mind. You're free again, free to drift through the world, through life, until you know what you want. Yes, we have the freedom to drift. There's no rush, that's the whole point of intersufficient commonships. Commonships work together with their neighbors to fulfill their needs. This structure has created what many to believe a post-scarcity society. It also seems like a post-society society. No one can tell you what to do. You have universal basic income. Yeah, you're right. I should keep an open mind. Seen anyone else around here? Any idea where I might find the other parts of myself? Nah, no clue. I do my own thing. They do theirs. Thanks for the help, Air Facet. Thanks, by the way, for getting me out of that rut. Maybe this will be a really refreshing trip home. Sure, whatever. No big deal. Well, then, I think it's time I left? Gone like the wind, I guess. We can still check the yellow door. That rocky mineral being, could it be another part of myself? Clara seems very pleased to be looking at it. Welcome, Clara. Prepare yourself to create a strong foundation before tackling your feelings. I actually really like the... we've got like this spill of flowers and butterflies coming out of the earth door, and normal size, and then like this giant cliff in the foreground pretending it's really tiny. Lemon water, so refreshing. Sure, I'm ready. I mean, I've already started tackling my feelings of confusion. It's not even anything new. I've figured myself out before, in more ways than one. I know. I'll take my time. Let's pause. Take a minute. This is a journey to be undertaken slowly. Center yourself. So, breathe in, breathe out, that kind of thing. That's right. You need to be ready to confront your feelings. The design style of this game is very interesting. The collaginess is specific to the dream world, but overall, like, it's taking an interesting approach to storytelling. Being worried about being worried helps no one. You can feel it in your body, all that tension. Yeah, I know that, but I can't exactly press a switch and turn off my feelings. I know. For now, focus on your body, on your breathing. Remember that everything will be fine and you can handle this, Clara. Grounded in the physical. Yes! We get some shields! Shields to protect our stamina! Now we will be able to hold our own against Ogston. Shields are depleted before stamina, making them a good first line of defense. Be careful though, shields will be lost over time. That's fine. Complex topics, hurtful discussions. They take time, it's worth taking the time. But I do have these things to say. Oh, yes. I will let you establish your defenses. So then I can... Oh, Earth statue. Interesting. So I can get more words in since you have established your defenses. Oh, wait, I went too far. I went too far. Let me see if I have that right. Clara grounding herself. Discuss has temporarily become established. Maybe I need to repeat myself. Well, if you're gonna argue, I'm gonna work on, like, you know, knowing my own mind. That's okay. I can stand up to your arguments. I have confidence in what I'm saying. I don't need to internalize every single... Hey, hey! I was just trying to get an get a word in. Right. Sorry, take some time for deep breaths. After I flamed out. You're the one who steamrolled me at Earth Statue. So we will get you down a little bit. You can establish your arguments. We will discuss them. I'm trying to be why did my stamina just go down? Okay. Maybe I need to repeat myself. You're arguing, I can't do anything about it. Here we establish. There we go. My shields, no! Yeah, hold your horses. My shield break took too much of my energy. Oh, we're so close again. Okay. I think that I wasn't, pressing forward enough. In the first round. When I first got my shield. The option to shield. I will wear down all of your defenses. Let me see if I got this right. And then as soon as established becomes available... we stick with this until we have all of our shield. We can take... okay, you're also thinking about it. So I can get one in. I couldn't get one in. I was doing my best, Earth Statue. one more try. What if I let the Earth statue do more shielding? Because, like, when she's doing her establishment arguments, it doesn't hurt me. So then we'll have a better base when we get to the second phase. There. I needed to hold back more. Are you literally just waiting? Are you waiting for me to hurt you? No, you're gonna talk? How about more defense? I still want the Earth statue to. I'm not trying to overwhelm you. This was one of the things about, like, the pre-scripted fights. Yeah, I know, but we didn't even get to the second round. I'm still gonna wait for her to put up the yes, establish. That's all. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Let me see if I have this right. And I sure hope that we are here with we're starting with a little bit more in the bank in round 2 this time. There we go. What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. And unfortunately, what if I check the log? Yeah, like, it tells me what happened, but it doesn't tell me how to. Because, like, we're forced to have, like, a specific cooldown before we can establish our boundaries, and then we don't even have a decent chance to, like, I think that I'm going to switch games to. There's a lot of interesting. I like what Elemental Flow is trying to do, but I don't know if the execution is quite there. This is a demo that might be something to revisit when the game is closer to release. Escape. Pause. Escape. Force quit. Force quit. Sometimes it's gotta go that way. Unsaved changes will be lost, but I did save recently. How's this one going? Demo came out. It's listed as coming soon. So there's no. So it's a conversation-centric Solarpunk RPG. So there's no release date for it yet. So the game will continue to develop, and perhaps the system will as well. It's really frustrating to know what functions you want early game, but not have the ability to like defend yourself or to do active listening. So let's do a palate cleanser, hopefully in the last little bit with Undergrounded. Uh, puzzle adventure, point and click, nostalgic, etc., etc. There's also a link in the description, of course, to check out this on Steam and for all the other games that I've played today. Got that going. Do we have audio? I don't remember. We do not. Okay. There we go. Undergrounded. Sorry about that. I was trying to move this one back to its normal position. Undergrounded also controller game. Let's jump in. Ah. The idea of a conversation RPG is so interesting to me. We just didn't. I just don't know if it came together in the current state of Elemental Flow. But now, we are no longer in Jacaranda. We are in New York City. Our story starts in a nondescript Manhattan corner with a man proposing to his girlfriend. What? Is that a thing you do want to do on the corner of New York? On a corner in New York? We've just got traffic sounds. Yeah, these characters, I like the art style in this. Cute. Olivia. I knew, not in front of Lady Liberty. I knew a Scott and Olivia couple, but they're no longer together. But like seeing that pair of names like made me drop my controller. Aww. You just here in front of the deli at the subway entrance. You just couldn't wait any longer. You just like said you were overcome in the moment. Uh, I'm so sorry. I'm just not ready. Okay. I'm really sorry, Scott. I'm going home. The slow walk. The slow walk. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The proposal didn't end well. No, the ring fell into the grate. Oh no. Oh, all the way, it's on the tracks. No, it's falling into the oh. Undergrounded. Underground cinema. Where? What? 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 And it keeps going. It just keeps going. Past the chapel where they could have gotten married. Oh. Past the pool where they could have... Yeah, passed through the Old West. Oh no, how deep does this subway go? That's... Now we know where pirate treasure comes from. There was like a knight passed out on the beach. This keeps going backwards. It's gone so far backwards in time. We're back in the future, the post-apocalyptic future. Scott, just because you go get that ring does not mean you will get her back. I dropped my ring down the drain. I have to go look for it. It's surely just right down there. Okay, we're walking around. We don't have other things yet, and I thought that X would... It must have fallen pretty deep. But, like, rings are expensive. Yeah. Layer 1. Oh, I need a subway pass to get through the gates. I'm sure we can find a subway pass in the trash. Oh, that's a layer down. Keep to the right. City full. So we don't have... You need a subway pass to go through. If I had a pass, I could use it with the item button. Is it in this trash can? No. Excuse me, sir. Do you have money do you have change for a bus fare? What? If I saw a ring falling down? Sorry, but while I'm commuting, I'm totally focused on my own dread. Ah, okay. I don't think I noticed the stack of cash lying on the ground. Ugh. I'm missing out on a lot now that I think about it. Anyway, sorry, I didn't see any rings. Must have rolled over somewhere. If I were you, I'd ask the station staff. Maybe somebody handed in to Lost and Found. And guess who else came in from Lost and Found? I like how they're doing NPCs that exist and then versus NPCs that you can talk to. Anything over in this corner? The path to the other exit is blocked with traffic cones because of some work in progress. Can't go that way. Oh, well, I'm surely we can just buy a train pass from the ticket machine, yeah. Did a little dance, paid $1. For my metro... Don't you live here? Don't you live here? Or are we on vacation and Olivia just decided to go home on her own? I used the subway pass on the ticket gate. We can go downstairs. Don't jump. It's not worth it. This train to the station is pretty huge with 4 floors and 10 train lines. Very easy and intuitive to navigate too. That's why they call it Manhattan's Underground Maze. Excuse me, have you seen a ring? Have you seen the ring? 4278, 4278. If I forget this again, I won't hear the end of it. Repeat after me. 4278. Whoa, can I help you? Oh, you dropped a ring. I don't think we found anything like that. Hi. Still, don't get any crazy ideas like looking for other tracks. That's dangerous. Not like you could get down there since the gate's locked. But is the gate unlocked by 4278 by any chance? 4278, 4278. They're doing some renovation work on the platform. They put up a gate so people can't get in. Do I just need to go this side? No. 4278. We are at 42. Oh, this gate. Got it. It's locked with a 4-number conversation. I need to know the conversation to go past it. 4278. But maybe the security guy got it wrong. No, we're fine. The gate opened. So I just gotta pause another minute and do another quick comparison between like the game design philosophy espoused in this versus in Elemental Flow, where Elemental Flow was designed as more of a visual novel and story-based game, whereas this is much more focused on, like, I could tell you a lot about the characters and the world building, but we weren't even in over an hour and a half. I think it was like at least an hour and a half. I never got to a point where I got a good feeling of the gameplay. There were so few choices to make. And even if I'm not making actual choices in this yet, we are getting a lot more agency to move around and like find puzzles and solve puzzles. Nah, stay down here. We gotta search on the tracks for that. What that ring was expensive. At least we can pawn it and get that's all maintenance. We can at least pawn it and have some money to do some fun stuff here in New York. Like, sell that ring, go see a couple plays. I'm not supposed to open it, but then again, they didn't bother locking it. Looking around. Do it! Do it! Nobody's looking. I can probably go further down through here. Because maybe the ring fell a little farther. Excuse me. You're encroaching. And you know it. He's encroaching, he knows it, and he doesn't care. Alright, security-looking door, which also happens to be locked. Manhattan Traffic and Water Bureau employees only. You just swipe a badge. Will we be able to steal a badge from the other guy? Ooh, it's a power switch. Oh, no, don't leave it alone. If you turn it off, we can go up and steal the other guy's keycard. Because, like, literally... Wait. We have our employee badge. Haha! I used the Water Bureau badge on the gate. Aha! The door's unlocked. See, like, we shouldn't have felt bad about coming down here whatsoever because we are a city employee. Alright. Exploring in here, the shelf is full of cans of paint, duct tape, and other construction stuff. So if we find out we need that kind of thing, we know where to come. But first... Sturdy looking steel door, the hinge is broken and I can't open it. Kick it. Brute force doesn't work, I guess I need to fix the hinge. So... we will look for WD-40. Or use this as a pry bar. There's gotta be something on these maintenance shelves. Need something for the hinges. Alright. Accidentally blow something up. How about we intentionally blow something up? Nothing on these shelves will help. Duct tape and other construction stuff. Like, yeah, a lubricant would be part of that. Oh wait, there's a button on the wall. Something spray painted on the wall, but the script is so weird I can't read it. If they wanted people to read this, they probably would have chosen a different location anyways. Steel door. Can't brute force it. Fix the hinge. I don't have anything else in my backpack. Oh, I need some tools to fix the door. Where can I find some? Oh, that time. That time we looked in the correct corner of the maintenance area. I got a toolbox. There, that time we used the toolbox. And fade to black. I fixed the door's hinge. Now I should be able to open the door. Fixed indeed. I opened the door. It's literal trash just sitting on the ground. Doesn't seem very hygienic. I'm just trying to look ahead. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. He blended in. Hello. Like, what you? Oh, you're a human being. Got me scared there. Good, Sonny. Now you're strolling under Manhattan to try to catch some fun? Ain't gonna find no fun down here. Place is haunted. There's a white ghost in the sewers. Saw with the eyes on my very own head. Since you found the sewer key and all, I was planning to go do some good old scavenging, but I ain't going nowhere near those sewers till I know the ghosts are all about. You be careful too, Sonny. Okay. I will be ready to... Ooh, it's a metal safe. Probably not a very safe one considering the location and how it's held together with tape. I think it's super safe here. Copper-colored device of some kind. Looks very broken. No way it works. Maybe it actually served a purpose here once. Can't go down this way. Nothing to interact with on that wall. I can't go down this hatch either, which is a crying shame. Pipes run all over the walls and ceiling, probably carrying steam and pressurized air. Climb under Manhattan's skin and you can feel its veins. 1, gross. 2, that's actually pretty cool. An array of tubes reaches down from the ceiling, looks kind of like a pipe organ. They must be pneumatic tubes for sending letters to and from the Manhattan Underground. Oh, what'd you touch? Oh, we have a delivery. A capsule popped out of a tube. We got a screw. Why would they be sending a screw? Did somebody send this to me through the pneumatic tubes? Why didn't they just send my ring? Do people still use this? Yes. Clearly, absolutely, yes. Push the button. It's a giant machine of some kind. Probably powers some similarly giant fan nearby. Yes, we pushed the button. And the giant fan turned on. And then the giant fan turned off again. The machine started moving, and then immediately stopped. It broke. Pretty hard, so much so the lid popped open. It's a device firing a pan. You can see its insides. There's one of the screws snapped. Hopefully changing the screw should be enough to fix it. How about this screw? That wasn't, like, nobody was mysteriously sending me a screw. They knew that the maintenance schedule for this machine had just come up and sent the screw as a replacement. This is just a very efficiently run operation. Now, this should work properly again. Is screw 2 more robust than screw 1? Yes. Whoa! The fan is so powerful. It blew the little train car out of the tunnel. Perfectly reasonable explanation, right? Come on. Oh, and then it broke again. The giant fan stopped spinning. It's broken beyond any hope of beyond any hope in general. Well, I hope there wasn't anything that we should have gone to see on that side of the train. Propelled through the tunnel via air pressure. The proper term should probably be pneumatic railway. There are couches and lamps and whatnot inside. It looks pretty fancy. It's gonna... Okay. I want to look up pneumatic railway. Because that could be a thing. It was a thing. I mean, like, of course. But it seems like if you can use air pressure to move them through the, if you can use air pressure to move them through the tunnels, but then how do you get them into and out of the tunnels? What's this? Manhattan traffic keeping you down. Come down underground to avoid it all. The pneumatic subway moves like clockwork, traffic or not. Reach your destination, excuse me, promptly and comfortably. Sorry, horses, you're a thing of the past. The future is here, and it is called the Pneumatic Railway. February 26, 1870, Pneumatic Traffic Company. The first, like, Wikipedia pneumatic railway that popped up was the Crystal Palace one in London. Dates of operation, August through October, 1864. And it was only 600 yards. Beach Pneumatic Transit. Okay, okay. The one in, one of the examples in New York City, the Beach Pneumatic Transit, operated for 3 years. So... we got our... oh yeah, it opened February 26th. So that's what this is indicating. And, like, literally, it looks the same. It looks the same. That's, like, literally what that's made of. The lights, the doors. Probably the description of the interior will also be, the same. It's a way older vehicle than I thought. Yeah. And we verified. I will be reading more of this Wikipedia article after the stream. Because they do it with tubes! Oh god. I thought it was a body, I think it's a ghost. And I also like this evolution of man painted on the subway door, painted on the walls, the sewer walls. I love people who do wiki dives. Could not be me, but I support y'all so bad. Yeah. It's a weird. Oh, okay, it's a weirdly posed white mannequin resting on top of a heap of trash. Maybe this is the ghost. I'll be expecting a report with visuals due Friday. Okay. Someone must have thrown it away here. That man probably thought this was the ghost. Check its pockets. Or just, like, put a weirdly posed mannequin in your backpack. That's fine. Got the weirdly posed mannequin. Do I need to set it up here as the indication of the final evolution of man? Iron gate blocking the way. It's locked, so I need a key to open it. Oh, the old man was talking about a sewer key, so I'll take the white mannequin back to him and see if he'll offer it to me as a thank you, or if I'll just scare it out of his pockets. And if this doesn't do a thing... Hello! Ta-da! I shut off the weirdly posed mannequin! Whoa! The ghost! Hi, I'm a close talker. I found a kibble. I found a treat. I had to lean into Mugen's personal space to get a treat that had fallen down onto my footrest. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, the ghost. Wait, that's a mannequin, my boy. Is this the ghost I saw? I got my mittens and a bunch over stupid mannequins. I fell down low. Here, you can have this. Sewer key. Sewer's key, excuse me. I got the sewer key. It's my way of thanking you for finding out the truth about that ghost. Not that I was scared of no stinking ghost anyway, mind you. Okay. You weren't scared. You were just so relieved that when you found out it wasn't real, you decided to give me the key. I'm not complaining. There's an iron gate blocking the way. Oh, right. I will tell Scott to use the key to open the gateway. Everything's fine. That felt weird. Did I imagine that? Yeah, like what could have possibly happened when you opened that key, that gate? We're just gonna go down deeper into the sewers, and there's an arcade machine, like perfectly normal. It's an old arcade game cabinet inexplicably located at a dead end in the sewers. You're looking for a ring. If you reach the bottom and there's nowhere farther down to go, you have to backtrack because you must have passed it somewhere because, like, we're here for the ring, right? We're here for the ring, right? I can't see where it's getting power from, but it looks like I could actually play. I'm very tired from looking for this tiny little piece of shiny metal and rock, so let's take a break. The game's title is Undergrounded. It looks like an action game about exploring underground with a torch. Do you want to play the game? Yeah, we need a break. Attack and guard. Okay. Ow. Wait. Okay. A is attack, B is guard. Oh, and now there's more monsters. Whoa, okay, you're dangerous. We lost one of our lives out of 3 lives. But there we go. What do we do? What do we do with the... What do we do with the anvil? I attack the slime. Oh, yes. Woo! The non-broken ones also can be broken. I can't exit. Can I can't move while guarded. Okay. High score! I hope we don't have to pass this. To light up all the torch stands with your magic torch to get to the next floor. Oh, those are torch stands. Okay. Hidden patches and torches await you in the full mystery. We'll go back to the title screen. Oh, we can just close the menu. But I can't attack, but I can't break that one. Okay. We still have the torch. And lit. Ooh. Yeah, and we can just go around this way. Collect some coin from here, but don't care about the coin from the other stuff. We'll take 1 hit of damage, and we've made it to the 2nd level. I don't know why. I managed to win the game! Okay, that was it. Okay. And the wall slid open. You guys remember Legends of the Hidden Temple? A trapdoor in the wall opened! I can go forward from there, but where will it lead me? Ah! Ah, the sparks and smoke coming out of the game cabinet probably means that it's broken. It would be a waste to let what rot here. At least I can salvage some parts. Was this like somebody... The game motherboard? You work for the water department. It looks like I've reached a deeper level. Legends of the Hidden Temple was a TV show on Nickelodeon back in the 90s. Here, over here, help me. What? Can I've already searched the floor above once. My ring is probably deeper down. Okay. Ah! So my next thing to interact with after going through a sudden surprise portal from an unknown video game machine is a shaking briefcase. Ah, you've literally never had cable. You've missed out on so many cultural experiences as a tween. I'm very sorry for you about that. I'm sorry I have to take my paw back. Mugen's holding my hand, and it's really cute. But like he doesn't want me to take my hand away. He's grabbing it. He's grabbing my hand. Ring light. There. He's grabbing my hand. What do you think I'm doing? All right. I'll post I'll find a good YouTube clip and post it later. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute you want to be involved. And you like that I'm here and I'm petting you. That's nice. Yeah. Maybe I'm imagining things, but this suitcase seems to be moving. I had friends with cable, so I got a little exposure, but not immersed like everyone else. Yeah. I understand how important it is to have the same common ground at that age. You aren't imagining anything. I'm in here. Help me. There's a voice coming from inside the suitcase. Canary? Wow, finally free. I can finally spread my wings. Literally. Literally. Oh, you're the guy who saved me? Thanks. I hated it in there. Who am I, you ask? As you blind, I'm a canary. You know what a canary is, right? I would not be able to pick a real-life canary out of a lineup. If you showed me, like, 4 yellow birds and asked which one the canary was, I could not point to it. I just know that they're yellow, and, the Tweety bird was a canary. And, like, canary in the coal mines is a thing, but they're not, like, are they even wild animals anymore? Are you a wild animal anymore? It's rare that he wants to be picked up while I'm streaming. Alright. Yes, I know what a canary is. Why, can I speak? Why was I locked in a suitcase? Come on, don't sweat the details. Explaining all that would take an awfully long time. And to be honest, I don't really remember that well myself. I was a bird nerd when I was a kid. I read our bird books. You had bird books? If you don't have cable, you gotta read something. Well, weird things are the norm down here in the underground. Let's leave it at that. Anyway, what's your name? Scott, huh? Nice to meet you, Scott. So, Scott, what are you doing all the way down here? Huh, looking for a ring to remind you of your failed marriage proposal or something. Oh well. Isn't the whole kneeling with a ring shtick something you do after making sure you'll get a yes? Yes. What? You proposed because your colleague said you should? The blame's on you then. You don't trust city employees like that. You should learn to say now? Maybe your girlfriend. Oh, that's on you then. Probably meant to learn to say no. Maybe your girlfriend could teach you. Anyway, you did save me. I'll help you. I owe you that much. If you want to search for something in this underground world, you'll need a guide. You really lucked out. You freed a canary, man. A canary! Best guide bird around. Did you know that miners would bring canaries with them when they go underground? You'll take me with you too, won't you? So when you die, I know there's toxic gas in the air? Sure. I think this is actually an if I have to moment. Perfect, it's all set. I'll bring you all the way to the very bowels of the earth. The canary forcibly joins me. Okay, let me explain to you what this is underground world is about. Yes, like bird identification. You were very low. You correct people on bird names. I don't mind. Know your stuff. Primarily found in the Canary Islands, Azores, and Madeira. They have also been introduced to Hawaii and other locations, but yeah, they're domesticated. Yeah. This whole area looks like a whole movie theater straight from the 80s. You see, this underground world is made up of, oh, everything that you people lost. Lost things, lost memories, your old cultures, your history, all down here, kept fresh underground. This layer here is made up of a lot of stuff from the 80s, but there's probably older stuff the farther down you go. Yeah. Undergrounded in the 80s. Well, it'll be faster to just go and see for yourself. Let's search around for your ring, or if we can't find it, for a path deeper down. If there's anything you don't understand, just press the canary button and I'm always ready to chat. Oh, there was still a movie ticket in the suitcase. For one person. Ah, you look like somebody who's wondering where there's a movie ticket conveniently placed inside this suitcase. Don't sweat the details, pal. Demo versions of games work in mysterious ways. Okay. Oh, we still have the mannequin. Cool. Whoa, you need a ticket to go in. Come to box office to your left, please. Okay, fine. Take my ticket. I used the movie ticket. One full price ticket. Okay, please go through the entrance on your right. So wait, if the movie ticket is mysteriously available in the demo, does that mean we'll have to get a job in the full version? And your bird friend can go for free. Enjoy the movie. They allow animals in? Rules are pretty loose in this theater, huh? It's broken. It's not heating the kernels and they can't pop. I thought we could get unlimited free popcorn. I guess we'd still pop the corn with enough heat, but how would we heat it? There's some really big light bulbs here. Do I still have the toolbox? I do not. You did miss Homecoming Haven. I played it first. It was super short. You can, it was super short. I thought there were going to be like multiple locations that you go through and like find little details about, but it's just the one, so you can watch it in like 10 minutes. I think it might be a student game and I just missed missed that in the description. It's the movie poster. It's a poster for the movie called Back to Memory. It's a sci-fi movie about traveling back in time and growing by learning from your own memories. That's what we got a ticket for. Yeah. Oh wait, is this the movie theater we're supposed to be in? That guy's all glitchy. Okay, we'll be able to fix the projector, I guess. Turned off. The projector turned on! The projector starts showing a sci-fi movie about traveling through time to the 1980s! Movies just hit bit different on the big screen, don't they? TVs and phones are fine, but the theater is still worth it every once in a while. Canary, how would you know? Okay. I'm sure I will go in and talk to those people. Hey, pal, look in the corner. See Mr. Contagious Smile over there? That guy? I bet my tail feathers he's someone who stumbled here while looking for something just like you did. Maybe he even knows how to get farther down. We should talk to him. Okay, okay. We'll go talk to Mr. Contagious Smile. Do all of the theaters have exits? Have downward exits? Ooh, I found $1. Found $1. Alright, tired man. Did you come down from above ground too? So it's true. Only people who are looking for something end up here. I'm Brian. Fate cursed me as well to be a fool who cannot hold on to what he prizes. Destined to lose it all. I get the feeling we'll need some tissues for this guy's story. I'm looking for my daughter's teddy bear. It's embarrassing, but my wife left me a year ago, and she took my daughter with her. I was always working. Yeah. Back to the Future. Not remotely at all inspired by Back to the Future. It's purely a coincidence. Oh. I'm back. Oh, they're not here. Did they go out for late at night? Oh, Brian, no. It can't be. She left? And she took Marin with her? I've worked so hard. I've done so much. I can't accept this. All that hard work. For what? I came home to a letter from my wife. My daughter had left her teddy bear there. I brought it for her years ago, and she'd always seemed to like it. Imagine my shock at seeing it left behind. I felt like she'd thrown away my present to throw away her memories of me. Man, that sounds harsh. I'm so sorry. You didn't say you were looking... But didn't you say you were looking for a teddy bear? If she left it behind, why did you need to go searching for it? After they left me, I needed a change of environment, so I moved to a new house. While I was packing, seeing the plushing made me angry. I threw it away. It was too... Brian! Brian, understandable, but... I immediately regretted it and went looking for it, but the waste collectors had already taken it. After that, no matter how much I tried, I couldn't even focus on my job properly anymore. Having lost that project kept me weighed down, and then, somehow, I ended up in this underground world. Only people forever looking for something end up here. Loss and regret are your ticket to this world. That's kind of cool. I thought that if this place where history and memories end up, her teddy bear might be here too. I can't give up whenever there's a chance of success, no matter how slim. I'm just like that. It's interesting that, like, Scott has such a diegetic reason for being underground. Like, yes, the ring fell into the subway grate, so he went into the subway, and it had kept bouncing, so he kept going. But then, I'm wondering if Brian has a similar story about, like, digging through a pile of trash, and then he kept digging and digging and digging, and, like, this is suspicious. I shouldn't be able to dig this far down, but then, like, he dug a tunnel and ended up down here. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you'll have better luck than me. Yeah, you say we should help this guy. You still haven't found your ring. How can you worry about other people? Oh well, maybe we'll run into it on our way down. Might as well bring it to him if we do. Hello, Glitchman. This is Back to the Memory, a sci-fi masterpiece where the protagonist travels through time. At the end, faced with a time paradox, he rides his car back into the future, powering it with lightning. It's a trilogy, but I like the first one the best. Gives me goosebumps every time. Is that? Yeah. The movie fanatic is just living through his memories. So, what's the big mystery? We have to go... Yes, we have to find the teddy bear now. But... But definitely not Back to the Future then, yeah. What's this? It's a frame, presumably for a poster, but it's empty. So we had to hear the backstory about the, door is locked. Is this door locked? No, this one's open. We had to hear the backstory about the, teddy bear before we could go actually look where it might be found. The door is shut. Input the right number combination to open it. Wait, 4, 2, 7, no. 4, 2, 8, 6? I don't think we're doing... yeah. We're not doing... let's go back to the map. We're not doing Wordle number stuff. We actually have to find a 4-digit combination. Somewhere in this theater. Oh, 1986. 1985. 4-digit number combination. How cryptic. 1985. Da 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 da. Great, it opened. Time to march on. Let's see what's waiting for us ahead. Poster for a political candidate. There's a slogan that reads, honesty, courtesy, integrity. Brightly colored, very eye-catching skateboard. People invent all this stuff to move around because they can't fly, right? I guess I could try riding some vehicle if I ever get bored with flapping my wings. Do you ever get bored of flapping your yap? We'll say that, Canary. What? What? I thought this was a town building of some sort. It's just a movie set? Wait, what was this? Oh, information building about the clock. Built in the 19th century, the clock broke in 1923 when a man hanged from one of its hands. Probably not hanged like that. The clock, which is the whole point of the building, hasn't been ticking since, so the building became absolutely useless. What did they fix it? Budget problems? Yes. Budget problems. Got a dinosaur head. But it would be very impressive in a movie. Currently facing copyright lawsuit regarding this prop. Do not use. Huh. Fighter jet called the Tomcat with a cracked canopy. Probably from a large movie prop. I wish birds had call signs too, so I could get a cool nickname. What can I choose? How about Yellow 13? Alright. Once more into the deep. One sec. need to do logistics. Okay. Ooh. Let's free the chicken. It's a weird machine occupying the entire wall with many intricate parts. What does it even do? The pulley in the middle is tied to a hook in a chain cage with a chicken in it. I think I could hang something onto that hook. That lever on the right looks like it activates this thing. Let's try pulling it and see what happens. Not even specifically interested in freeing the chicken. Can we put the saxophone on there? Can I... Probably my lanyard wouldn't be interesting, but what if I put the weird mannequin on the hook? I don't think I can use this. Or this. Or this. That's all we got. We'll pull this, switch on the strange contraption. The ball goes down. It's a Rube Goldberg machine, we just need a bucket. The ball fell. I guess the machine is missing some parts. Like maybe you're supposed to hang something on the hook part. I'm so curious about what will happen once this thing is working properly. It feeds the dog. Because then the chicken comes up, the cage goes up, the chicken... But, well, I see a can of dog food, and I see a slide, and I see a dog bowl. So I'm still going to assume that it's feeding the dog. When I was over here looking at this, it's kind of dark, but this is the backside of a moose head that's mounted on the wall, but I thought it was just like sitting on the floor. I thought it was like had this weird flare to it. No, it's mounted. Okay. CRT is showing a black and white children's show. Looks like a western. In the scene, the good gunman is fighting against 3 baddies at once. Things aren't looking too good for him. Alright. Let's go look for a bucket. The dog keeps growling. I don't think it wants to come out. Hey, look! We found a bucket. Probably a prop of some kind. Unclear what this could be about. I could use it to get water. Or we could add it here and then go here. Switch on the strange contraption. The ball goes down into the bucket. Oh, the chicken laid an egg. Spin that turns on the conveyor belt. Okay, there is an electric can opener in there that tips over and empties into the dog bowl. Oh, hi, buddy. Hey, a dog came out. So this whole thing with pulleys and levers just feeds the dog? Yes. But there's a white teddy bear fortunately stuffed inside the doghouse. It makes sense that the dog would steal it. Did the dog drag it in there? Oh, wait. Yeah, all of this is just waiting under New York City to be discovered. This is probably the teddy bear that the guy in the theater was looking for. I say we go bring it to him on our way up. I only wish finding your ring was as easy in this. So should we keep going down or should we go back up? I want to go back up and, like, close the loop. Like, I do like the idea of, like, stacking up a bunch of things to return and then doing it on our way home. But it's so close by. Were you looking for this? I had such better luck than you. I found your thing. Well, hopefully I'll find mine. I used the white teddy bear on Brian. Wait, this teddy bear? No, it's not hers. It's similar, but hers was a different color, I think. What? It's not the right one. I thought we had it. I'm so sorry you had to come back here for nothing. Luckily, it wasn't that far. But if you can't find it, maybe it means it's not in the underground world after all. I should just give up. This is punishment I deserve for neglecting my family. I know it is. Yes, it is. That plushie was nothing special either. Just a silly present for my daughter. I bought the first toy I saw during my commute, so she'd forgive me. I'd missed some event of hers because of work. She seemed to like it more than I expected. Sure, but I failed my family. I acted like working to make money was my sole responsibility as a husband and father. Sorry, I ended up venting to a stranger. Please have this, as a thank you. I'm looking for the plushie. I found it while I was searching. Maybe it'll be useful to you. Maybe you will find this final record of pop music useful. I'll stay here and rest for a while. I need to think about what I'll do once I'm back out, too. I hope you find what you're looking for. Scott, is the ring really what you're looking for? I know it's what you're looking for, but is it really what you're looking for? We've done what we can in here. Was this gate always open? I guess there's nothing else. This was a dead end. Gigantic, balled-up piece of paper. The note on it simply says, Blueprint. What could be so big and complicated it needs a blueprint this huge? Look at where you are, Canary. What are they building? A time machine or something? Oh! There's an E.T., there's a Blahage, there's some Squishmallows. But no teddy bear. What's this? Weird bus. Alright, we can head out this gate. 164, wait. Can't head out this gate. So now we have a record. So is here. I used the record. Perfect fit. The collection looks complete now. What? What? A secret room appeared behind the bookshelf. I can't walk through the open gate. The underground dungeon always surprises you when you least expect it. How cool is a secret room behind a bookshelf, though? If I were rich, my mansion would have a secret contraption per room minimum. We can't go through this gate. Okay. Black and white photos. Those are all famous scientists. Why not? Why not? I don't know. Famous musicians, guitarists, anything? Who hangs up pictures of scientists on the wall? People who are into the sciences. Smallish electric guitar. Yes, we got the electric guitar. Looks so cool. You can tell it sounds awesome. Try playing it a bit. What? Electric guitars make any sound without an amp? Silly instrument. Well, I hope we find an amp to play it with then. Upright piano. There's a doll in the shape of a boy with a hat and a few empty beer bottles. Okay. What do I do with this electric guitar? This looks like a pretty big amp. Can't even imagine how loud this thing gets. What music will we even play on this monstrosity? Well, we did have a vinyl record. Here it goes, pal. Let me hear the sound of your soul. Let's shred. We did it to ourselves. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Where are we? We got thrown out of that room. We got thrown into Aztec times. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, oh. That's a Thunderbird! Canary would know. It's an old American legend. Like the name implies, a bird that shoots thunder. An unpleasant surprise. What, was that a rhyme on purpose? You don't just find old stuff in this world. Creatures from old myths and stories are here too. History and legends are just memories too, in a way, after all. And the second you relax, you're thinking you're just taking on a vacation through time. Boom! Deadly legendary beast. And so there's electric squares. I'll go out on a limb and say that we need to take care of that Thunderbird if we want to leave this place alive. How can we get rid of it? Hey, William here. Can you hear me? Oh, sorry, I forgot this latest version of the game. We haven't met yet. Well, I'll introduce myself properly sooner or later. Let's get down to business for now. I picked up a sudden energy surge in this dungeon, so I called you just in case. I see, you're facing the legendary Thunderbird, a mythological creature capable of controlling thunder. And lightning? Sounds harsh. Well, if I'm being honest, I wish I could see it too. I wouldn't mind switching places, man. According to my data, there should be a game cabinet not too far from you. Do you see it? Yes. Do we have to light the torches again? Then it's time for your special power to come into play. You can cause changes in this world by playing retro games. What? Activate hitting mechanisms, changing the area's shape, and other lovely things. Well, I'm sure this will help you with your Thunderbird situation. I'll keep monitoring the area. Do your best, and good luck. Click, click, beep. So now you have a special power that works by playing retro games, huh? I guess our only choice is to do as William says and hope for the best. Let's examine this game cabinet and see what happens. Oh, by the way, the sparking spots on the floor, don't step on them. If you do, the Thunderbolt will shoot thunder at you. How do I know this? I just do. It's kind of how things work, pal. Just don't step on them, alright? Tread carefully. There's a little sprout peeking out of the floor. Is it the same plant with vines all around the place? Plants are the toughest creatures. Look at the places they grow in. When it grows up, it'll be big, reliable ivy that people can count upon and even climb upon. Long strip of leather on the ground. We got it. Nice. Oh, it's a whip. We got the whip. You always see that in movies, but do you really think you could really whip around rocks and such? I must see that. Let's give it a try if we get the chance. Yeah, let's use your whip here. Just swing through the doorway. Minecart. Where did it fall from? Yeah. Alright. Literal pile of junk. I want to see this. Thunderbird. I don't know why that was funny. It was funny. It was just funny to watch for him to collapse. I got hit by lightning and passed out. And it's relit. Okay, I just had to try. I knew we'd get Scott back. Game title's written on the side, but it's so dirty I can't make it out. You've got to power to change the underground world by play. Yeah. Main concern is whether this worn-out thing even works at all. Oh, we've got the... Oh, we do have the game board. If we needed it, but we don't. Yes, let's play the game. Move and jump. We only have 2 lives. We move so slow. Oof. We jump so little. Well, I don't know. There we go. We got over that one. Hopefully we don't need to avoid that. Hey, we got points. Ah, and that grows that. Okay. Jump over this thunder. We make it up. We flip the switch. This Thunderbird is so much kinder than the one in the real world. Yes, you finished the stage. Let's see what happens now. That rotates. Whoa, the pillar flip. Playing the game changed the place's layout. Not that much. Oh, those are ladders, which means... See that lever over there? No. Oh, by pulling that... To win the game, you had to shoot a spear by pulling a lever. Maybe this lever here works similarly and we can use it to skewer the Thunder Chicken. At least worth a try. First of all, we must find a way to get up there. So we got... Stone of Growth. Get the feeling we could use it to grow plants out of game too. Okay, first order of business. Reach the lever up there. Oh yes. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. There. We use the Stone of Growth. And do we get another Stone of Growth? Hey, the ivy sprout grew. It's so big, I think you can actually climb it now. Climb up this. And we do have another Stone of Growth. Great, now we can climb this one too. Nice that the Stone of Growth was not a single-use item. Let's see what happens when we pull it. Foomp. Kaboosh. Oh, that poor Thunderbird. Oh, a spear came out of the wall, just like in the game. It shot straight into the Thunderbird. Perfect. Another potentially dangerous situation, swiftly avoided by your special power of vintage video games. Let's be grateful they conveniently placed retro game cabinet as well. Well, with all this nuisance out of the way, now we can peacefully focus on finding our way out of here. Oh, so you thought. Not more thundering. Unbelievable! That son of a bolt is still alive, and now I've got a bad feeling about what it's gonna do next. Especially since... yeah. We got jolted. Huh, that was close. I thought we had him. Things are never so easy, huh? I guess I just have to go back up there and use the lever and impale that guy again. Boss Phase 2. We don't have, stones this time. We don't have, there's nothing here to climb on. Well, I just saw the skeleton down here, hanging underneath. Mookin, there's a squirrel ripping up your backyard. Do you care? He doesn't care. Use the game cabinet. we could activate the spear thing again, but we have no ivy to climb on anymore. I say you should play the game again and hope it gives us something to get up. Oh, yes, I want to play the game again. We're going to rotate that block and then use the whip to get across. Hey, it's the stone! Thunderbird Part 2. I wonder if we'll have the original Stone of Growth. No, I think we're gonna have to go up and either drop down. Oh, I was supposed to, I think I was supposed to jump from that upper level. We'll see. The controls on the, like, it feels like a retro video. It feels worse than a retro video game. Don't get hit by the rock, even though it doesn't seem like it'd be a problem, it probably will. No, oh no, I'm gonna jump from this level. Hopefully we don't have fall damage. Nope. Oh, nice. Spin around, fall over. Thankfully, we already have the long climb. But both of you pass. I'll have just enough time to get up. Reach the lever. We didn't use the whip in-game, but we'll use the whip in the underground. Will that get us all the way there? We'll see. Go up here. Nope, nope, nope. Go up. Use the whip. I used the whip! Whee! That was awesome, pal! What? You thought you'd die? At least the movie stunt ended well. That was lucky. Be careful, though. Not all of us can fly. Like, specifically me. I can't fly. Although, I don't know if I can get back. Use the Stone of Growth. Climb this one. I guess we... Oh, we can go around this way. Oh, and this. Oh. No Stone of Growth. Do I want to use the mannequin? The minecart moving, removing minerals around the whole system of rails. I guess I'm not a mineral, because that surely doesn't feel comfortable to me. Oh, we can just push it. And then off it goes. Too bad. I kind of did want to ride it. And walk on the tracks. And get to the lever. Did we do it? Is it really down this time? Huh? Nope. Phase 3. The rails are electrified. Oh! Seriously, no way. How tough is that thing? Oof. Oh no, game machine crushed. Oh, and I do have a spare motherboard. That game was our only hope, but now we don't have that either. We can't use your power anymore. But complaining about it won't help. We gotta come up with some other plan. Let's keep watching around for the lightning. Maybe we'll find something useful. Oh, neat, we can climb up the head. Can't get that way. That's electrified and looks dangerous. And Mugens. There. But now we can get up to these wires. Nothing, no help there. Can we... Will we push it out of the way again? Yes. Oh! Oh! The whole thing is electrified now. I did tell you to push it, but then there's pushing and then there's this. How are we going to reach the lever with the rails broken? Now with the high voltage electricity going through them as well. Great, we can't even get close to them. Do we have no way to defeat that bird? Oh yeah, Mugen has seen the squirrels in his backyard. Alright, the cat is distracted. Let's see if we can finish this. Oh, and there's another teddy bear. I think we can use its own current against it. He is perceiving. As long as he doesn't scratch the screen, I'm okay with this. Yeah, don't touch it! You just did the bird's job for it. I got hit by lightning and passed out. Okay, we're still up here. A blue and red cable dangling from above. They must be connected to the car up there. Yeah, we could do something with the car on these cables. Not sure what, but something's bound to happen if we get electricity flowing to the car. Let's start by making them dangle further down. Now, let's get back and tie the cables to the rail cart. That sounds very dangerous. Good, now we just need to get a bolt of lightning to hit the rails. Hal, could you try stepping on that bit of rail below us? No! If you step on the sparkly bit, they'll shoot lightning at it, right? I know it's risky, but I don't see any other way. Oh, they'd probably, don't be a wuss. Just jump away at the last second. I'll even cue you in. How about we throw, a mannequin on the rails? Okay, I guess we did have the reflexes, didn't have to use the mannequin. Good, now for the lightning! And then the car is going to drive itself off of the cliff and hit the Thunderbird midair. You did it! You shot that bird who's boss! Honestly, defeating a huge monster like that, you're better at this than I thought. Anyway, I think I saw the Thunderbird drop something when it got violently smacked down. Let's go check it out. It could be something valuable. Loot gremlin. Golden round case on the floor. Looks like another film reel. It's labeled Memories of a Family. A film recording of someone's past, created by something. I wonder what's on this film. Brian being sad is what I'd like to say, but we can't leave this room. Hey, William here. Looks like you somehow survived that. Now, imagine you were worrying about how to come back. Worry not, I fixed the dungeon's elevator. Just give me a second and I'll send it your way. Okay, that should do it. Convenient elevator. Why does William want to put me in a cage? It'll take you back up directly. I can't wait to hear more about what happened down there. Click, beep, beep. Yes, use the elevator. Very slow elevator. Oh, wow. We haven't been here before. Let's get back to the theater and put that film in the projector. Aw. We didn't get to explore... Williams Arcade. Is it... Oh, we'll have to do it in the theater that Brian's in. Got it. Sorry, nerd. We have to insert the important memory film. Yeah, it's a brown bear. The projection changed. It looks like she likes that bear. Who's that little girl? Could it be Brian's daughter? Couldn't it be Brian's daughter? Could it not be Brian's daughter? Oh, it's just you. I was just gonna leave. Take a look at the screen first. The screen? That's my daughter right there. Wait, is this the video from the day my wife left? Just as I thought. All kinds of memories find their way down here. Guess someone decided they can take on a shape like this one. Aaron, stay here and be a good boy. Oh no. Be a good boy, okay? Dad's gonna be so scared if there's nobody home when he comes back. I don't want to leave you, but I don't want Dad to be lonely. I want you to be Dad's friend while I'm not here, okay? I'm not sure when Mom and I are coming back. Maybe it'll be a long time, so stay with Dad until then. Oh, the ugly crying. Oh. Come on, Marin, we're going. Hurry up. Okay, Mom, just give me a second. Bye, Dad. I don't know when I'm coming back, but wait for me with Mr. Bear, okay? Oh, Mr. Bear, no. Brian feels even worse about losing that bear now, doesn't he? I thought she left it behind to forget about me. But this, how could I be so stupid? I didn't understand her. I didn't understand her at all. Looks like she cared a lot, both about the plushie and you. You're right, she cares about a silly toy I couldn't remember why I bought, and about such a bad father. Thank you, you helped me realize something so important. I thought I'd changed, but I was still just chasing material things, still focusing on that. But not anymore. The squirrel's gone and Mugen's upset about it. The bear doesn't matter. What matters is what Marin felt about the plushie. And about me. Once I'm back above ground, I'll try to find a way to reconcile with them. I need to repay Marin for her love, even if it takes me my whole life. I'd say you finally found where you were supposed to come down here to find. People look for all kinds of things down here, and sometimes they end up finding something else. I'm sure I couldn't be of any help to you. I can only help that you be successful in your search too. I cannot thank you enough. May we meet again. But I saw the toy. I saw Mr. Bear. Now that his search is over, I don't think he'll be able to get back in here. Anyway, helping enough people, let's get enough helping other people. Let's go back to searching for your ring. But we lost a bunch of time getting distracted left and right. I say we call it a day and go home for now. Can't explore if you're not well rested, you know. Let's just stop by William's place on the way out. We at least ought to thank him. Let's go, pal. Let's ride the elevator back up. There's an elevator. So if you know the secret password, anybody can come into the underground? All the people. All the invisible people that are there that we don't really see. Do we get on the train? Probably. I just want to check. I can't go back into ground now. I need to catch the train home. Alright, let's catch the train. We'll go in one of these doors. Yes, we will ride the train home. Thinking on the subway. For a day that started out with a failed proposal, I'm home. I shall check my PC, feed the fish, and go straight to bed. Do I not have a canary anymore? I feed my tropical fish. They're scrambling to eat. Oh, check the email. No mail. Nothing from Olivia either. Dude, take off your outside clothes before going to bed. Having it here makes the room feel a bit larger, but having to climb up and down is a bit of a chore. That's fine. I did all I had to do. Let's hit the sack. I'm wrapping up, Mugen. I'm wrapping up. Yeah, absolutely. 7 years earlier in college. Ugh, this class is so boring. It's homework. It really destroys my motivation. That guy, that's not his homework. He's doing it for other students. Maybe he's just easy to push around. Wow, I chatted for so long. It's gotten so late. Huh? 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 Mugen knows it. It's coffee time. That guy's still doing other people's homework, and he looks like he's having fun. Is he some kind of weirdo? I thought I should tell the professors or something, but if he's having fun... It's morning already. Another day of looking for the ring. Do you have a job to go to? This is our job now. I should start by getting in the elevator. Yeah, let's use the elevator. I want to wrap up stream, but I keep feeling like the end of the demo is just like one screen away. So I keep pushing. We're in a completely different area? Oh, this place looks outdoors. So if the, just a hunch, but I think I know where we are. Harlem. We need to snoop around a bit to find out when we are, though. Although we do have the freedom to snoop around and there's shiny things and glitchy things to talk to, I am going to cut us off. That was more than an hour of Undergrounded. Again, all of these are linked down below, and there will be chapters in the VOD if you want to go back and see a game that you missed. We played Project Homecoming Haven, a cute, sweet, free-to-play, believe student game, but don't quote me on that without checking yourself. And then we played Elemental Flow, which I had high hopes for, but didn't quite gel together. But Undergrounded, our bonus game, once again saving the day, and feeling like a lot of fun. Really, why are you walking everywhere? Cute and clever. Amy and Ash, thank you both for coming by and visiting the stream. I appreciate having you here so much. And this is our second. I'm not streaming tomorrow, but I'll be back on Friday afternoon with Kevin to play Diablo 2 again. So I will see you then or next Monday. Or we'll have one more. Oh, I am thinking about streaming on Saturday, doing Lovesick Saturday, and playing a couple romance dating visual novel demos. So, Lovesick Saturday, and then demos next week, of course. Have a great day. Thanks again for coming by, and if you watch the VOD, thank you for that as well. I will see you later. Bye.